What's up, everybody? This is Rick Rock, talking shop, talking shit. Welcome to the Comfort Stop. Today, I have an exclusive interview with Brian Renfroe, the president of the NALC. And today, he's going to explain to us how he came up with the numbers for the contract for the letter carriers. And I guess, he's told me he's been getting a lot of messages and emails, and so he's going to come on the Comfort Stop and set the record straight. So I'm going to turn it over to Brian Renfroe, and I'm going to let him come in here and talk to you guys for a little bit, and then I'm going to jump back in, and man, we're going to talk Comfort Stop. Holla, holla, holla. Okay. So first off, I want to tell you guys, it's been a long day. It's been a long 2 years. I have to tell you guys that right now. It's been a long 2 years. But we finally pushed through. We finally pushed past the finish line, and I'm very excited to tell you guys that I got the best deal that I could get, and man, I want to tell you how I came up with this deal with Tolino. So let's start off with the numbers. So I have a disease, and it's a drinking disease. And, I passed out one night, and I was in the back seat. I don't even know where I was. I can't even remember where I was. That's how bad it was. That disease had me. And I was like, told myself, if I was a mailman, what kind of a number? How could I come up with a fair number to get the letter carriers across this country paid? And I woke up and got out of the back seat of that car that I was in, ran into the house, or stumbled into the house, and I grabbed a ruler, and I measured my penis. I measured it the first time, and it was 1.2 inches. And then I measured it again, and it was like 1.3 inches. I measured that son of a bitch 4 times, and the final measurement I got was 1.5 inches. And I thought that was huge. So I said, as soon as I get better from this disease that I got, I'm going to put that son of a bitch on paper, and I'm taking this to the Postal Service, because I think 1.5% is fucking huge. I'd show you guys right now, but they might pull the video off, and we don't want that. But that's how I come up with the number. Big number. You should have saw that some bitch. It's huge. But 1.3%, 1.4%, and 1.5%. That's how I got it. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I wanted to get this thing done, and I got it done fast. It took 2 days. I figured I took so long coming up with this goddamn thing, And I finally came up with it, and then y'all fucking carriers didn't like it. You shot it down on me, making me look bad. You know, here I was, 500 days sober. You know, I think it was 500 days sober. And then I came up with this great TA, tentative agreement. And then you guys shit all over it. But I knew it was great. So I got in there and met with Tolino, and I met with Nolan. And we ironed that thing out in 2 days. On March 21st, we had the deal done. Done. Sayonara. Done. And we had a rally that Sunday, the 23rd. And we fought like hell. Like some son of a bitches. We fought like hell. And, you know, I saw all my brothers and sisters out there. We were hand in hand, arm in arm. And I let them know on that Monday, you know, the deal that I got them. And, man, and I just want to say you guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. From the bottom of my heart, you guys are welcome. You guys don't have to send me thank you cards. You guys don't have to leave comments on the social media platforms and nothing like that. You know, just take it and just know that I did the best. You guys deserve the best, and I gave you the best. So, you know, people kept asking me, you know, Brian, how did you come up with that number? So I just wanted to be as transparent as I could be with you guys and let you know exactly how I came up with that number. And, you know, my mama, she always told me, don't go breaking hearts with that thing. Don't go breaking no hearts with that thing. And I knew when she told me, you know, my mom, my peepaw, they told me, you know, that thing's going to break some hearts one day, you know, because, man, I got a gift, 1.5 inches. And, I'll never forget when they told me that. So anyway, I want to take my hat off to the letter carriers out there. And, I love y'all. Wow, you guys. I knew he was a country motherfucker, but goddamn, now we know. I think we got a little too much information, but man, at least the guy you know, Corey Walton, he's always telling, you know, he's always saying how Brian's a liar. But, God, I don't see somebody lying about 1.5 inches. You got me on that one. Man, Corey, I don't know if he's... Would you lie about that? Anyway, man, yeah, everybody's I think everybody's hopefully cooling down a little bit. I jumped on a podcast or a Zoom call. I was on a Zoom call yesterday, and it was the next generation of letter carriers, and John Murphy, shout out to John Murphy, and his cast, Capone, you know, Miss Mallory, dude, there was a whole bunch of bad mouth motherfucker, Mr. Badmouth. This is just off the top of my head. Ernest Gonzalez. Saw Ernest on there, was talking for a little bit. Corey Walton was talking for a little bit. Man, but it was a good Zoom. It was a little long, but man, I think Corey Walton was on there. It started at 5, and I was on my way home from work, and I was driving home, and I had it on in the car on my phone, and then got home, still in my uniform, sat on the couch, still watching it, put some earbuds in, and then I was eating dinner, still watching it. And then, the next thing you know, it's like after 9 o'clock, and I was still watching it. And I was like, man, Corey's eyes were like this big at the end of it. Man, hey, Corey, it looked like you smoked weed, and you were just like, this motherfucker right here, this motherfucker. But yeah, fuck. It was really good. Really good podcast, and met a lot of people. If there was like over 180 people at one time, 195, somewhere around there, and I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of people watching this. And yeah, they addressed Mike Cariff, talked about Mike Cariff, and yeah, they talked about Mike Cariff. So, man, if you watch the Zoom, man, you'll know all about Mike Cariff. Like, fuck Mike Cariff. Fuck. Fucking Mike Cariff. Fuck. Anyways, yeah. So, if you want to check it out, go on Next Generation Carriers. And or look up John Murphy on Facebook, and I'm sure he'll have a link to the Zoom call. And man, you'll be able to learn all about what the fuck Mike Cariff did and what he's up to. And Mike Cariff, fuck Mike Cariff, fuck, Jesus, come on, Mike, fuck. Anyway, man, they want to put some charges together. I heard there's a lot of branches that want to put charges on fucking Renfroe. And man, let's put some fucking charges on Renfroe, man. But damn, doesn't that motherfucker Renfroe look like that motherfucker? I think his name was Brian too. The Luigi fucking incident in New York. What if that motherfucker Luigi, what if that motherfucker Luigi thought that Brian was Brian Renfroe? Right? Like, what if Luigi had a roommate that was a fucking PTF, or it was just a mailman, and was like, damn, this motherfucker fucking gotta drop out. Fuck. Like, man, they look alike. Right? Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? Like, fuck, dude. They're both named Brian? What if he was like, is that the right guy? Brian, right? Fuck, it looks like him. Man, fucking remember when the postal service, like, letter carriers were just like, we're fucking going postal. Fucking going postal. These motherfuckers are going postal. Fuck. Yep. Remember we used to hear the jokes, like, where it was like, is it, you got the, is it hot enough for you? Or they got the, are you staying dry out there? You staying dry? It's really coming down. Are you cold? Ooh, stay cold, stay warm out there in the snow. And you're just like, oh, fuck. Hey, but you remember, though, back in the day when it was like, you guys going postal? You going postal? And you're just like delivering mail. You're just like, fuck off. Like, man, we haven't gone postal in quite some time. You know, it makes me wonder, like, man, is the government, like, is the CIA and shit? Like, are they just like, did they back off the letter carriers finally? Where they're like, you know how they had the hippies and they were like, man, the hippies are some fucking drug addict motherfuckers. You know, they kill people. You know, they sneak into fucking houses in Beverly Hills and fucking cut babies out of women's bellies. Fucking these hippies. That's what they made fucking letter carriers look like. Fucking, they made them look like Rambo and shit. You know? Hey, all I wanted was to come in and carry my 8-hour route, and I'd go home. And when I come into work, I come in and I got to tell me, hey, John, you've got undertime today, so you got to do your route, and then you got to carry a relay. What relay do you want? You want the walk-in or you want the walk-in? And I was like, man, I don't want to do any relay. I just want to do 8 hours and go home. You guys already made me come in on my day off. You know, and it's like, you know, over in Nam, you know, I was in charge of $1 million equipment. And over here, I can't even get a job fucking delivering mail, you know? Like, fuck. They tell me I can't go. And then they tell me, you know, hey, you're talking too much. You know, I'm like, man, I'm trying to case and I talk. And they're like, I can do 2 things at one time, you know? Fuck. Leave me alone. But yeah, dude. Going postal. Like, we haven't heard going postal in a long time. And it makes me fucking wonder. Like, damn, is that going to come back? Are they gonna be like, oh yeah, hey, hey, you remember the going postal fucking thing? Yeah, we're gonna bring that back, okay? Yeah, let me know. Yeah. Then we could get guns off the streets too. You know, we'll put another bill, like, we'll take away guns. Just blame it on the fucking letter carriers. Yeah, sounds good. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Right? Isn't that crazy? Like this fucking Brian Renfroe. Oh, dude. Don't ever come back on my fucking podcast, Brian. You fucking pussy. Out there fighting like hell. You should have been wearing a pink shirt, you little bitch. Anyway. That's not very Christian of me. So I'm gonna get back to being Christian. Anyway. Man, crazy times though. Crazy times. Man, got a lot of crazy shit going on in my branch too. Like, man, I didn't really get to dig into it last time, but you know, we went to we go to the union meetings all the fucking time. Like every month, you know, it's the same people that go to the union meetings. It's the officers, you know, people that are getting paid to be there. And then there's like me and Alicia and like Carlos and, you know, whoever wanders in. But last week, you know, we had Wilma came. Wilma? What's that, Wilma? She came. And, man, the fucking treasurer was like, hey guys, I made this little template and spreadsheet, and you know, if we don't start fucking, you know, saving some money around here, our branch is gonna be over in 3 years probably. It won't survive because we only bring in 50 grand and we're spending 18 over. And you know what's crazy? Like, you know, they say shit like that, and they hand you a piece of paper, and they're like, and you're just looking at this piece of paper, and you're like, it's showing like, you know, oh, the president makes 10,000. Oh, taxes are 10,000. Oh, supplies are $14,500. and you're looking at this piece of paper and you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What supplies? $14,500 on supplies? What kind of supplies are you buying? Where the fuck are you buying these supplies at, motherfucker? Where are you motherfuckers buying these supplies? Because I know Amazon got cheap supplies. And you get it the next day. What kind of motherfucking paper are you guys buying? I don't even understand. But they show you this paper and you're like, I don't even understand how we're here right now. Like, I was looking at the template and, like, you know, all the questions that you're gonna have, like, you don't have the questions because you're looking at this piece of paper and you ain't got a chance to chop it up with nobody or look it over and think about it. You're just holding it there like a fucking, you're just holding that piece of paper looking at it, and it looks like it's in Chinese or Japanese, and you're like, okay. But then after you get home and you got it for a couple days, you're like, man, that shit's fucking don't add. This ain't adding up. This shit don't add up. And you're like, well, fuck. Then you got to start looking like, man, this shit does not fucking make sense. And, man, that sucks. That fucking sucks, you know? You know, the branch, you know, they go on these lobby trips, you know, fucking, you didn't know hey motherfuckers, you guys didn't know we was going broke before y'all went on a fucking lobby trip? And fucking spent $900 each on a room? You know, I remember back in the day, like, you know, when the branch used to go on to the conventions. When they used to go to the conventions, they used to bunk up, and it was like 2 per room, right? I remember when Robert, the Basher, we called him the Basher. You know, he was my case neighbor for a while, and he went to a convention before he retired. Rest in peace, Basher. He's passed away since then. But I remember he was like, oh, yeah, you know, fuck, I got a room with somebody. I'm not going to room with this person. Believe that. I'll buy my own damn room. But yeah, you remember when you just had to bunk up like 2 beds in one room? Like, why are these motherfuckers getting separate rooms? Like, y'all ain't gonna get no pussy. Are y'all thinking you can get some pussy out in fucking Washington? That you need your own room? I don't understand. $900. They spent $900 fucking dollars on a room, on their own room for the lobby trip. Not to mention like the flight and shit out there, like crazy shit. And you're like, damn, but we're going broke? We're going broke. Like total gut punch. But yeah, what the fuck? Crazy shit. Some shit that make people go, some shit that will probably make people go postal. Like shit. Yeah, man, where my fucking, where my union dues? Where my union dues going? Oh, don't even trip. Your union dues is going to my hotel room, baby. $900 of them fucking, yeah. Don't even trip, baby. Yeah, man, crazy stuff, crazy times. Man, what type of motherfucker are you? Hey, I've been doing these videos, though, and it's like, man, what kind of motherfucker are you? You know, people have been hitting me up, though, and they're like, man, those videos are funny. Like, keep going with that shit. That's funny. Like, I did like what type of motherfucker are you? Like, are you the type of motherfucker that leaves the toilet paper, like, when you wipe your ass? Like, you take the toilet paper off the roll and just, you know, you handle it and then leave it on the fucking sink? Or are you the fucking type of motherfucker that fucking, like, I'm the type of motherfucker that takes it off the roll and gives it like a couple of fucking knees right here. You know? Like, fuck. I'm not a sheet pulling motherfucker. Are you a type of motherfucker that sleeps under the sheets? Type of motherfucker? Or do you just sleep on top of, like, are you a type of motherfucker that puts like, I know there's a fitted sheet, but are you the type of motherfucker that sleeps with a sheet on the bed? Men? Like, cause I don't think men use a fucking sheet. Like, I think that's a girl thing. Girls like having that fucking extra sheet, like, to sleep under. Like, that's too much. It's too much. But yeah, man, what else is going on? You know, what day was this? Was it on Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. Man, I was chilling on a Tuesday. I took annual, and man, I was off of work, and man, it was about 9:00, and I was just chilling, right? And I had a phone call, and Leisha was outside in the hammock. It was late, and she was getting ready to come in anyway. And I was like, man, I got a missed call, and I was like, man, it's James Henry called me. And I was like, showed her my phone, and my phone started ringing again. And I was like, hey, Mr. Henry. Mr. James Henry, the ghost. Like, damn. And like, me and James Henry talked for like an hour. And I was like, damn. You know, we were talking, and I was like, damn, man, you know, we were just chopping it up like for a fucking whole hour. And it was a good talk. It was a good fucking talk. James Henry, if you're out there listening, if Corey tells you, you know, fucking he listened to the pod, man, James Henry, I gotta give you a shout out. I gotta shout you out, man. It was like, man, I tell people, man, it's like James Henry, he's like Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream and shit, you know? The common man. He's the common man. Like, damn, he called me, and I was like, damn, am I talking to a letter carrier? Like, damn, I'm all, man, like, he's got that fire. He got that fire. He got that fire. Yeah, James Henry got that fire. You know, he said one thing to me, though, James Henry. He said something that was like, fuck. I was like, damn, I wish I'd have thought of that shit. He was like, you know, we're all like a body. You know, it's like a body. You know, each part is different. Like, you know, you got your hands and your arm, your leg. You know, each piece of each part of the body has its specific role. You know, and you know, that's like the CLC. Like, they all have their specialty, you know, like, you know, the body, like, and I was like, fuck, I could have been high or not. But anyway, I was like, fuck, that's great. And I was like, damn, James, yeah, you know what else? Like, that body's just we're all going to the same motherfucking place. And I was like, man, you know, and that's what makes me, like, not understand, like, Mike Cariff, like, you know, like, man, the whole body's going to the same place, but, like, you want to be that body part that's, like, you know, like, you don't want to be the thigh, like, you want to be, like, the head. Like, man, some people want to be the head, you know, because that's what everybody sees, you know, like, oh, look at that motherfucker. You know, look at that motherfucker. Yeah, that's the head right there. But, like, man, you can't can't get nowhere without the legs. You gotta have some legs. And then if you gotta fucking slap somebody, you gotta have that fucking pimp hand. You gotta have that motherfucking pimp hand. Pop! 5 fingers to the face, bitch. Right? But yeah. Fucking good talk. Good talk. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking James Henry. James Henry. Man, I told man, I get behind that. I get behind that. Yeah, I'm all for it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Ready. I'm ready. I'm fucking ready to go. So let's fucking go. CLC. Got some time. Got some time. Damn. And they got squad. They got fucking squad, dude. Like, fuck. Squad. You know? Yeah, Mike Carrick, he made... I keep talking about Mike Carrick because he made another video, a rebuttal video. And that's cool, man. He made a rebuttal video. But it's just like... Man, you keep... Like... LeBron James. Or... Who? Like a basketball player. Who's a cool basketball? Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson can't go up against Jordan and Bird and Barkley, Drexler, David Robinson, Karl Malone. That dream team. Like, just fuck, dude. He's a game of 21. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so that was that. And man, you know, I had my consultation today, and that was cool. 8 hours and like 35 minutes over, something like that. Funny thing, like, you know, we're talking to the lady in there, and she's like, "Hey, so would you want to do it? If you know, you have any comments or anything?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got some comments. Like, hey, if you're gonna, you know, rearrange my route or whatever, like, this is what you should do." Like, and I was like, "Take this street off and put this street back on. Take Chapel Hill, put Chapel Hill back on. Put Lakeview back on. Montecito." And she's like, "How do you spell that?" I was like, "Man, take Mallard off." And she was like, "How do you spell Mallard? Mallard?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, man, these motherfuckers can't even spell. What the fuck? And then Alicia went back for her consultation, and she came back, and Alicia was like, "Yeah, this number doesn't look right. Can you add 106 to, 15? And she pulled out a calculator, and Alicia was like, no, just add. And then I was like, man, these motherfuckers can't spell, and they can't do math. It all makes sense. It's crazy, guys. It's fucking crazy. But that's why they're in those positions, right? That's why. Oh, and Corey. Man, on that Zoom last night, it just fucking ran into my head right now. Like, when you brought up testing, and I was like, fuck, I've been saying that shit. Bring back the motherfucking test. Bring back the test. But then somebody else made a good point, like, at fucking $20 an hour, at $20 an hour, like, who wants to fucking take a test? But man, you bring a test back, it's gonna weed out all those fucking fuckos. It's gonna weed out the fuckos. The people that shouldn't even make past 90 days, that are gonna be there 30 years, and hardworking carriers are gonna have to pick up the slack for them. And I get it. I get it. It's crazy times. Bring a test back. God damn. Man, at least put them on a fucking treadmill. See if they could walk at 5 miles an hour at the highest incline for like 3 minutes, right? It'd be like that guy on Terminator where he was just like, I can hold this for a long time. Boom. And blew fucking, what was the name of the fucking company? fucking Tesla. Cyberdyne? Was it Cyberdyne? Yeah, fuck, dude. Crazy. That's some funny shit. But yeah, man, crazy, man. What else is happening? What else is happening? Oh, man. Man, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Man. Not a whole lot. I think that might be it for today, you know? I think that might be the the Thursday broadcast. But I want to fucking get a shout out before I leave tonight. And I want to send my condolences out to the family of Lynn Sosa out of Texas. She passed away. She was a longtime member of the Mailman Chronicles, a.k.a. the MMC. You know, there's names that you see on the MMC, and when you see some of the names, like when I see some of the names that pop up from time to time, I'm like, oh, that's an OG. That's an original member right there. And she was an original member. And I got the message on Instagram this morning on the way to work, and I shed a tear. And said a little prayer, and went through my messages, if I had messages with her, and yeah, but I put a post on the page for cards to go to her family. So if you want to send a card, the address is on there, and man, you could send a card. But yeah, just wanted to say rest in peace to Lynn, and we love you, and man, we'll see you again for sure. Yeah. What else before I leave? I think I'll just end it on that note. Have a safe Friday. Have a safe Friday. And take care of yourselves. Be safe out there on the street. Turn the fucking vehicles off when you're not in them. Set the handbrake. Don't work off the fucking clock like a fucking idiot. We don't get paid for free. Wait, what did I say? We don't get paid for free. We don't work for free. We just don't. We don't work for free. I mean, we're working free with this new contract, and you guys fucking working off the clock. Like, man, those are the people that are happy with it. Cause fuck you ain't getting no raise anyway. If management said, hey, if you guys want a pay raise, don't work off the clock. Man, I bet you guys would still work off the clock, and it's fucking stupid. But it's like a nationwide thing. It has to be. I see it a lot. Even in my office, you got people that work off the clock, and it makes no sense at all. Why stay home? But yeah, be safe, and take care of yourselves. And I will holler at you sometime next week. I'm sure something will be going on. So holla. Covers back out.
about some shit. You might not like